welcome to my third trip to Nyabohanse. In this third trip to Nyabohanse, I just want to show you the rivers that enter Nyabohanse town. So from here, I am at a town known as Game. This is the last town in Narok County before you begin Migori County, which Nyabohanse will be found within. So this place we are seeing now is known as Game Town, and in a matter of few minutes, we'll be entering Migori County, which will definitely now we are going to count how many rivers are found in before you approach to Nyabohanse. So this is now the last roundabout, and this one will take us all the way to Logorian, and the one ahead of us will be taking us to Migori County. So the town is known as Game, and Game is normally associated with tourism or wildlife, and it is a Maasai word meaning wildlife. So this is a wildlife town, and in this town also we still have the business of sugarcane industry taking place. Any other additional we have here is gold mining. So my interest as I be going to Nyabohanse for the third round is to show you how many rivers. But before I show you the rivers, you can listen to the loud noise of gold processing industry. Just listen to the voices. The iron sheet you see there are gold processing houses. The gold ore is being crushed, and this is the business on this side. This business will go all the way to Masala town. Watch with me, travel with me as I take you to the first river. And the first river, if you enter Nyabohanse, will definitely be Migori River. And Migori River is the river that divides Narok County from Migori County. So welcome, and a very sudden change of infrastructure. This is now a new road. This is beginning to become Migori County. So let's head to the first river. The first river is very visible. I will not align. So welcome to River Migori. This is the first river as you head to Nyabohanse. So this is the first river. This River Migori divides Narok County from Migori County. This is the charcoal business from Narok County. So people from Narok County can just go from this side to the other side. Welcome. That is our first river. We are going to show you how many rivers we are going to pass before we arrive to Nyabo. For those who remember this place, we took our lunch, we took our tea break somewhere that day. Let's keep watching the number of rivers we are going to pass before we reach to Nyabohanse. It has no unique name, but this is the first stream we head to Nyabohanse. Stream number 2 after Migori River. This place has many rivers. So the junction to the left will take us all the way to Tehanja, and the road is D201. So if you move to the left, you will definitely go all the way to Tehanja. I have not been at Tehanja, but one time I went to the view. This one will take us all the way to Tehanja, and that is Logorian. So our third river, we are just approaching to our third river, and the third river is known as River Nyangoto. As you can see, if we head to Nyabohanse, and that is our third river. Keep watching, keep counting. If you are new to the channel, kindly consider subscribe to the channel Maasai with a camera. I am with my friend Maasai with a story. Keep watching, and let's go as we head to Nyabohanse. We are coming to our fourth source of water. This is not a river, but a small stream. It has no name. But this is the fourth we are coming. So just the name, sorry. The name is not River Kurutiange. So the fourth river from Migori River is Kurutiange. Keep traveling with me. If you saw, while I was at the other river, somebody came so close to me. You can be able to look at that video. Maybe you were surprised what I am doing. Keep counting. The source of water. So Kurutiange area, this is not the Kurutiange area. It remains also to be a gold processing ground, whereby the gold activity is taking place. So it's one other place whereby the gold activity is taking place. And so this is the Kurutiange area. Today, if we pass this place, we have rainfall has fallen, and so the place looks green, and there are traces of rainwater all over. So it is on a rainy season. This is on July, but the place is raining. So it just has to almost rain throughout the year. This is the Kurutiange area. So gold mining activity is being carried out in Kurutiange, but I don't know whether they are removing the ores from the ground or they are simply bringing ores from other places. That's one thing I'll be able to ask, whether they are bringing ores from the ground or they are bringing ores from other places to come and prepare the gold. What takes place here is the local artisan in which they are able to prepare gold. So immediately after Kurutiange area, we are coming to the next big source of water, and this big source of water is known as River Nyakwana. This is now the fifth. The fifth source of water is River Nyakwana. You can be able to see, that is it. That is River Nyakwana on both sides of the road. Let's keep going. So this is the River Nyakwana, and this forms part of the so many rivers that we are going to cross before we arrive at Nyabohanse. Let's keep going. Let's keep moving all the way to Nyabohanse, and we know how many rivers we are going to come. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe. For the returning subscribers, we say thank you so much. Keep going with us. This is Nyakwana Center for us. Just after Nyakwana River, we are at Nyakwana Center. This is Nyakwana Center. It is also still have the gold mining processes still take place here. So this is now our Nyakwana Center. The artisans on that side are gold artisans. So the gold mining activity is very common in Nyakwana Center. So that's another economic activity within Nyakwana Center. So our next destination is what we call Nyamagana. So we are heading to another center known as Nyamagana. So Mura Mura Kamani. I've just said the Mura. I have heard the word Mura is very common in Kuria land. So this is Nyamagana. So I am combining towns and rivers as we head to Nyabohanse. So I'll be combining rivers. These are from the gold mine site. One for all. Nyamagana Center. Also another gold mining activity. Mining activities of gold is very common here. I'm just practicing pronouncing the previous town I have come across. It says Nyamagana. Nyamagana. The spelling is Nyamagana. Nyamagana. But in Korea, we say Nyamagana. So you must make your tongue very light. Keep following as we head to Nyabohanse round 3. Kindly follow us on our channel. I am with my friend Masai with a story. And the road is busy. Let's head to Nyabohanse. We are coming across a sugar ferry lorry, and it has brought a very large jam. along the road. The sugar ferrying lorry, I don't know, this one should be going to Narok County, and there is a sugar factory known as there is a sugar factory known as the name of the factory Angata Sugar Factory. That lorry is heading to Angata Sugar Factory. The name was coming hard. At least this is the first lorry we have seen for a business. At least a better way to trade business. The loud noise you hear is from gold mining. So gold mining is very common this place. This is along the ridge. This one will take us all the way to Uganda, to Tanzania. That is the Mwadui mine. So this is one of the areas in which we have. So Nyamagagana area is one of other gold mining area. But the question I don't know is if they are getting the gold from the ground or they are getting the gold from other areas and they bring it to the place. We are coming to our next 6th river. And the 6th river do not have a name because it is a small stream, but we can be able to show you. That one is our 6th river, known as Masaba branch. But it is a stream of water. You can be able to see a stream of water, known as likely this one ushering us to Masaba town. Keep watching, keep following. Keep pushing the motorbike. Possibly it develop a problem, and remind me, we had a problem. So the next big town is we head to Nyabohanse is known as Masaba. And definitely this is one of the biggest town and just come immediately after the stream. So that is Masaba town for us. We are heading to Masaba center. We call it a center because it is a small place. So this is now what we call Masaba center. The thing with Masaba center is it is bigger than all other centers we have come across. This is Masaba looks bigger than all other towns. So I'm going to show you around Masaba. That is now the Masaba. It is also a 7 days church, Masaba Central. It is found at this place. The holding is also found at this place. So if you compare with the rest of the town, this town looks bigger. These are billboards from Ogweti. This one has come from the known as Ogweti Masai and Ogweti what? And from Masaba, so this is now the Masaba town. You can go to see Masaba Bill supermarket is on the other side. And this other road. But generally Masaba town looks bigger than all other towns. That is after Frutiange, after all other towns. Masaba look a bigger town. Those are the riders, rough, and those are the gold. Those people sell gold. Those are gold sellers. Those are gold sellers, very rough. The two vehicles that have just passed us very fast, those are gold vendors. When they buy gold from these sites, they have to run very fast so that they can disappear. Because when they know they have gold, they have to run very fast to protect anybody to follow them. So those two vehicles that were running very fast past us are bearing gold. And because of that gold, they have to run very fast. And that is one of their means to secure themselves. So when you see those vehicles running very fast, they are now going, they have bought gold from the artisans. These are not the gold dealers. They have bought the gold and they cannot go slowly because they don't know who is following them. And that's when they become rough and riding very fast. So this is Masaba area. I told you it is a bigger center than any other center. Keep riding with us. I promise to show you rivers to Nyabohanse, but who are we? you a bonus so that you can be able to know even the towns around Nyabohanse. Keep following it has all the way to Nyabohanse. We are now heading to our 7th river, and we have so many rivers before we arrive to Nyabohanse. The next river ahead of us is our 7th river, so we are going to the 7th river before we arrive at Nyabohanse. I am looking at the name, and the name is not coming. 7th river. So that's our 2nd river. So we have crossed 7 rivers. So Africa is so blessed. Imagine 7 good rivers. And this place seems to be a place of so many rivers. That one has no name. Keep following, keep subscribing, and please, if you are returning subscriber, thank you. I'm just having a discussion with Masai with a story, my friend. Unaonaje barabara ya huko?
Barabara ya huko imetengenezwa mzuri sana.
He's telling me the road network in Migori County is so good. Wewe kulinganisha na Narok County.
Tutaonyesha ile yenye ilikuwa Narok.
The road is so busy and it makes you fear. So on the other side, I think that is now a government-owned land. So we are just saying the road network in Migori County is better than the road network in Narok County. So the road network in this side is better. There are so many good roads. And we are now heading to an airport. This side of the country we have and this is part of the Migori airstrip. This ends being part of the Migori airstrip. Similarly, this is now part of the government land. When the government has land in Kenya, they have to fence it. The fence. This one is the Lake Basin Development Authority. Integrated technology and this is also the base check. The grass has been burned inside, possibly to eliminate wild animals, because when wild animals exist in the airstrip area, they can easily move into and affect the landing and taking of aircraft. So we are heading to the airstrip. We are heading to the airstrip. I don't know whether that people will obey the rules. Yes, he has obeyed the rules and has allowed us to bypass them. So the other side is the airstrip. I will not cut this video so that you can see the airstrip, and that is the Migori airstrip. On the other end of Migori airstrip, you can be able to see a number of hills, and those are the hills that are credited for bringing gold mining. Ahead of us is a toll area, what we call the taxes. In Kenya, we still have taxes along the road. That is a windsock on the airstrip, if you can be able to see through it. And this is the only airstrip available in southern Kenya. Because this is the southern Kenya, because from this side, you go all the way to Tanzania. This is the only available airstrip. Because from here, you will go to Sirare, and in Sirare, there is no airstrip. So the only airstrip on this side of the country is known as Migori airstrip. Let me take it for long. You can be able to estimate how long. The video is 1 minute 27 seconds, which means you can have a run on this one for almost 3 minutes airstrip. So for those of us who may wish to have light aircraft from Nairobi, you can always land in Migori airstrip. So that's Migori airstrip. The road network is so one of the busiest roads. One of my colleagues is following us closely and perhaps admiring what we do. Look at the number of vehicles coming against us. It simply points to an extremely well-connected economically center. That is Migori airstrip. This is the airstrip, and that is the label to Migori airstrip. Welcome to Migori airstrip, and that is Migori airstrip for us. It is under construction. Possibly they have to expand it. Maybe they want to make it a bigger. So this is Migori airstrip, the only airstrip in southern Kenya. The south is Migori County, and it is known as Migori airstrip. Welcome to the channel. Please subscribe to the channel. Support us in money, by sharing, by watching, and by going all the way to Nyabohanse. So this is the 9th source of water. My camera failed me for a while, and that's why I could not show you the 9th source of water. So I'm crossing this road so that I can be able to show you that there is a 9th river we have come across. So this is a 9th river. At this point, it also has no name, but it becomes the river number 9 as we head from all the way to Nyabohanse. The road is busy, so I have to wait for them to go. So I have shown you the 9th river. My camera failed, but I had to make sure that I have to show you the 9th river. The funny thing is, we are now on the 9th river and there is no rainfall. You can see the ground is very dry. You cannot compare the ground with where we are coming from. All the way from Narok County was raining, and it has rained all the way to the 9th river. At the 9th river, no rainfall. No rainfall at all. That is funny. That is what we call weather. The atmospheric condition of a place and changes from time to time and from place to place. So for those who do geography, you are now able to know that weather is the daily changes of an atmosphere, and it has been affected by time to time and from place to place. This place is very dry. There is no rainfall at all. Where we came from 2 years ago, there was a lot of rainfall. Keep following, keep watching, keep being part of this great mission. We are heading to the first Nyabohanse site of and literally this is an area known as Nyabohanse. There is a road when you move to the left. When you move to the left, you will come across the first Nyabohanse name, and that is the first name that reads Nyabohanse. So that's the place we are heading, but we are not going to move to this road, that side. We are going to use this one all the way to Namba, and then from Namba we can be able to go to Nyabohanse. But generally, this is the direction that will take us all the way to Nyabohanse. So we have literally arrived in Nyabohanse, but we are at the reserve side of Nyabohanse. We have seen the signboard Nyabohanse. So this is the general Nyabohanse area where we have Tomboya Ragana School and Tomboya Ragana Institution. And with that, we are heading to our 10th river. Yes, no? We are heading to our 10th river. And our 10th river is definitely will take the name River Ragana. River Ragana, because it's the general Ragana area. We cannot call it Nyabohanse River, we can call it Ragana River. And this is our 10th river. So the first river was River Migori, and now we are at the River Ragana, which is those are us moving along our 10th river. This is our 10th river. We head to Nyabohanse. Keep going. I wanted to show you all the way to Nyabohanse how many rivers we are going. And the title of this video is the town. You cross so many rivers before you arrive to Nyabohanse. Go Bomura! So basically this is now the Ragana area. Ragana town. I think it will be our last town before we go to Namba. Then from Namba we are going to Wabera, and then from Wabera we are going to Nyabohanse. So walk with me as I take you all the way to Nyabohanse. This is now the next town known as Ragana. I am also learning the name of the town. Before you arrive, heading now to Ragana. or Suna, sorry. This is not Suna, but this is not Tragana, but Suna. It follows the route of the road. Yes, it does. So welcome. Called Stewards of Grace Organization, Empowerment Communities Vetting. So this is one of the organizations here. Control is also there. We have Happy Ministry International Migori. And this is Ojele Memorial Hospital. Ojele Memorial Hospital is also found here. Suna is almost the second, third biggest, because the biggest was Masaba. Then I think Kurutiange. After Kurutiange, you can see, wow, really story. Wow, you can see the place of milk in Africa. The place of milk in Africa. In Africa, we have milk all over. And we have seen actually carrying milk all over. Beautiful. And as Maasai, when we see milk, we feel happy. This is Tragana, this is Suna. Ndio? Hii sasa ni Suna. Ndio Suna. I am told when you pronounce the word, you use very fast. Suna. So he's telling me to use the word Suna.
Suna.
Suna. Not you going Suna. No. I am told to say Suna. So welcome to Suna town. Let's go to Suna town. I will show you all the way to the end. No matter how long the people will be. Welcome to Suna Sasa. Welcome to Suna town. I'm not in number. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we are now at number, not Suna anymore. We are at Namba town, and from Namba now we are heading all the way to Nyabohanse. Welcome to Namba. We are going to our usual place to take video. We are so used to our place. This is now to Migori, and this is now to Nyabohanse. So this is all the way to Migori Kisi. Wewe kwa ilikuwa mimi nafanya story, wewe unakuwa barabara. I'm telling my friend to be in charge of the road. I am in charge of stories. I do the story, he do the road. So we are going to take our tea. You should come on with them. So he's telling me to alight so that he can be able to use the road. So this one will take us all the way to Migori, and this one will take us all the way to Nyabohanse. So as usual, when I arrive to this place, I have to take some tea. And I am coming here to take tea. Whenever I come to this town, I must take tea at the Rumo Kitan Hotel. Oh. Kuna chai ya maziwa? Leta hiyo sasa. Hiyo ndo nataka. Chai ya maziwa. Jamani aje. Sana. Mimi ni YouTuber. Sasa nasema ni unajua sisi ni ma YouTuber. Unajua YouTuber eh? Do you know a YouTuber? Watu wa Nyabohanse, mko Nyabohanse na mjui YouTuber bwana. Ukienda Nyabohanse you meet boys with the camera all over. Showing the beauty of the nature. Friend Bausa. Oh, this boy is calling me, sorry. So we have just come to our first stop. We want to take a meal. This is our common hotel that we use at a place known as Ramo. So not Ramo, but Namba. So at Namba here we use it here. This is where we take our meal. And we have made this hotel to be one of our own. We normally eat small fish, not small fish, but yes, minor fish. Ilikuwa ni ile mwili la dele. Ile mwili ndio hii. Ni ile dele. Ninyi baada fanya ndio tuingie hiyo msafara. Ninyi. Ya sebo. Ali already Migori. Hello. So ladies and gentlemen, they are seeing the motorbike riders, and these are now indicated that there is a body being buried. And the body being buried is actually the body of one of our colleagues that we are heading to attend the burial ceremony. So this is now the body that is going buried, and it will go all the way to Nyabohanse. So this is the team that we are heading to be part of it. So welcome to my meal. This is the meal we are going to take today, known as daga. Daga are sardines. Kwa English, these are sardines. And this is ugali. Because of copyright, this way out. This is now us enjoying. I have sliced the sardines with a small green vegetables. We are waiting for tea now. So join us in this expedition. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe. I go by the name Masai with the camera. The noise we hear outside are on this side of the country. We do burials. So today, on Saturday, when you eat ugali in a hotel, there is some additional ugali on a saucer. So when you eat, you are given an additional. Unfortunately, the sardines are very sharp. One has pricked me here. Been pricked. There's a prick by the sardines. Yeah. Right. Agua. Ada kata. So I've just taken. I'm using now my phone to record the last part, possibly so that the last of it all I will be able to record in Nyabohanse. And I have arrived at the place known as Nyabohanse. That's on my way all the way to Nyabohanse. And this is the route that comes all the way from Migori. And it will proceed to this direction. This one will take us all the way to Nyabohanse. This is now the Nyabohanse, whereby we have to call the Namba Plaza. That is on our way to Nyabohanse. So the last part of this video I'll record using this phone. And then when I head to Nyabohanse, I'll have the last 2 minutes of my GoPro camera capturing me entering Nyabohanse. So let's go to Nyabohanse now. The last part of it will be a bit shaky because I'll be using my phone. Travel, join me in this journey to Nyabohanse. This is from Migori. And all of them are heading to Nyabohanse, to border town, which is now the one we call border town. I'll be able to take you around when that time comes from. Travel, join me as my colleague, join me in moving to Nyabohanse. There is our motorbike. Sasa tumetoka Namba, we are heading to Nyabohanse, si ndio? Twende kazi. Sasa twende pole pole na usalama. So we are coming across the cows, and these cows are so unique. You can see at this bull, so big, and it has, they have been tied, like in Masai land where. Vipi, Mura vipi? Yeah. So we are heading, those are now the cows. This side, if you compare them with Narok County, there's a very big difference between those cows. Those are flying. Those are flying young ones on motorbike. Is Kenya Relief Academy. There are games here. So there are games in Kenya Relief Academy. same school or they are in the schools. In the schools. So these are in Kenya right now. Games are the schools are performing some games. So this is likely one of the games that we have in the schools. In secondary schools today, and then likely tomorrow there will be junior schools and primary schools. So we have a set of games taking place in Kenya. Mimi niko na hii mashine ya kutoa kang 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 kang. Vipi?
Hiyo. Ile ya shule ile Kenya Relief.
Oh, Kenya Relief. Okay. Si ndio? Sawa. Acha naingia shule.
Sawa.
Mimi ndiye ni YouTuber. Unajua YouTuber? Sawa. Naona kwa kuna ng'ombe wazuri. So I was just talking to that old man. Look at this shamba, so beautiful. And I have a machine that remove the jelly. And then I am thinking I should go to the, I have to go to the owner, we go to the school and request for that jelly. So ahead of us is a convey. It's a
Nasenda dabanya munyendo.
Mena beli mabera. So ahead of us is a convey. In this part of the town, this part of the town, today is being on Friday, is a morning day. So we are now seeing this convey is ferrying a deceased individual. So this convey is now a last respect to the deceased. This is a last respect to the deceased, and they are likely being taken to somewhere for a small party. And then after the party, they will be taken home for a sleep offer. Then after the sleep offer, it will be now taken, it will be buried tomorrow. So we are now having a rare chance to meet a convey bearing a deceased, and this convey will now be able so this convey you see here is bearing the deceased. So this convoy is bearing the deceased, and this is the last respect we give to the dead in Kuria and the rest of Kenya. This is the last respect that we give. So this is the last respect. They are actually being taken to that side. So this is now the last respect, and everybody has to stand, allow them to also move in and mourn in peace. So we have just come across a convey bearing one of the deceased, and that is the respect we give. At that side, Sasa, civilians saying hi, that we can be able to and respond power. So we have chosen to ride on the side of the road, so you can be able to see. We are riding on the side of the road. It's a very big side of the road, and we are putting ourselves on the sides, just to ensure that we enjoy filming and we also become safe and we don't interfere with other road users. This dam you see here, this is a watering point where people come and wash their vehicles. Remember, this is a very big road that head all the way from this one to Sirare, to Tanzania, to DRC Congo. And so this is where heavy trucks and vehicles are washed, and the young people in this area also earn a living out of it. So this is now the road, the main road. And our choice to ride on the sides of this road is for the purposes of our safety, and for also us to just enjoy our ride and show you around the town as we head to Nyabohanse. This is our way to Nyabohanse. We were counting we were counting rivers, and now we are involving and giving you the towns ahead. And also give you the towns ahead. So this is a small town. I don't know the name of this one. Mama Victor Boutique. I don't know yet the name of it. Mama Goody shop. You see me here, everything is Mama. Mama Freda Medical Center. So everything here is Mama. So the shops here must start with the word Mama somebody. Mama simply is mother. So Mama, mother to anybody means Mama somebody, a mother to this and this individual. And this seems the naming criteria used while naming shops: Benki Shopping Center, New Mwita Hotel, Rosebud Medicare. And there one thing about this side of the country is that the roads, there are so many there are so many big rocks around. And the young people here are also big in number. Karamu discount shop. The school-going children are also there around. This is a small center before we head to Mabera. It's also a town worth knowing. It is a town worth knowing. It's just before you arrive at Mabera Market. Mabera is one of a very prominent town. We have what you call Ngisi School. Ngisi School. This is a boarding, that's a senior school. Ngisi School. The naming and the words in this part of the world, giving a clear pronunciation depend on your ethnic group. Remember Kenya, we have 45 ethnic groups, and the ethnic group along this place are Kuria, while we come from the Maasai community. So just after Kugisi area, let me just use that name. As we head to Mabera, I've seen so many young people in this area. The youthful population is extremely big. So kuna vijana wengi sana, si ndio? Mwana kuna vijana wengi sana. So the youthful population here is very big, and it is one of the Africa-based assets. It is one of the Africa-based assets. And Akidiva, St. Akidiva Mindiva Hospital, this will be one of our very important key areas. We are going to use it as the end point of one of our residents. So this is St. Akidiva Mindira. St. Akidiva Mindira Hospital. This is St. Akidiva Mindira Hospital. The station is KDF shop. KDF in Kenya is Kenya Divine Forces. So this shop is very unique because it bears the name of the Kenyan military, KDF shop. So in Nyabohanse, before Mabera, we have a shop known as KDF shop. It's a very unique shop. It has a name that bears the Kenyan military initial, KDF. So the only place I've come across with the name of a shop that bears the name of the military, or that bears the name of, once again, that is Mama Lisa Mini Supermarket. So commonly it means we are now coming to Mabera, and before Mabera, everything seemed to be named with the initials of the man. You can see the road and the danger exposed by those lorries. Extremely dangerous, extremely uncalled for, and that's why this is one of the dangerous roads you can ever go by. If you have to be in this road, you definitely have just to respect the route, and even you better be fearful, but you be safe. You saw how those tractors, you can be able to get this on this video. They were definitely rough. They were not doing well, and it is unfortunate. Sawa. this is the Mabera Mosque for the Muslim faithful. I happen to be a Muslim, so if I get a chance tomorrow, I can come for my Juma prayer. And so the next town, so we are now come to a very important town known as Mabera town. This is a very small town, but apparently a very important town before you arrive to Nyabohanse. So this is the last town before you head to Nyabohanse, and it is a very, very key town. It bears one of the best animal market. It is one of the towns that has the animal market. It's one of the towns that has animal market. One of the that has animal market. And we are very careful on this road. You just see how unpredictable those people can be on the road. So this is now Mabera town for us. It is a small, very beautiful town. This is now the link between Nyabohanse and Isibania. So this is now Mabera town. I interfere to visit this town to go around it. The base, those are base, possibly from Tanzania. And you can imagine that lorry was competing with the other. If it could have come all the way to this town. Copyright, let me just suspend the recording. So there's no copyright. So this is the Mabera town. St. Enkanda Yagoro. And this is now the Mabera town. We are endeavored to go slowly for the sake of our road to be good.
Amepiga mtu asante mama. Unaitwa nani? Mary amebarikiwa. Wewe msanii. Usomobarikiwa agora no na kwa brigato parki. Ndio mambo yule wana.
Pede muda. Hii. Oh, ronje. So I was informing you that this is one of small town but extremely delicate. We call it Mabera town. So I wanted to show you Mabera town, and that is Mabera town for you. Afisa shopping center, cha urembo furnitures, it means beautiful furnitures. Tosheka hotel, simply means get satisfied hotel. I endeavored to visit this town and be able to show you around and possibly show you the beauty around Mabera town. And one thing about the Kuria people, they also make the ears like the Maasai, isn't it? Yeah, if you see at the old Kuria people, one thing I've seen, they make a very big hole, a very big hole, and then this earlobe sangs in a hang. It sangs. I don't know how that one, but it is common in Thailand, common in my people, and I've seen also a same practice being done by Korea people. But at the moment, it has only been done by the young people no longer practice the earlobe formation. They have a very big earlobe. I tell you, this is one of the toughest roads you can ever have. So if you see that vehicle with something on top, it means it's a dignitary's vehicle. I don't know what they carry. Maybe speakers. You don't know in this area, but likely a dignitary. But I think that one is vehicles that carry speakers. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is now the Isibania highway that you have to be extremely careful when you are riding on it. You have to be extremely careful because everybody has their right way, and so you have to be the one who respect and become fearful so that you become safe along this road. So there is what we call Mabera, big people, occasional is you take this route. Rehema, the church, Mabera. And so this is now Mabera area for us. Mabera area for us. Before we enter Nyabohanse town, the last time we went to a river and took a shower. And today, ladies and gentlemen, we definitely have to go to the same river and take another shower. If you look at this grandmother, if you look at this grandmother, look at her ears. The ear is singing. Gogo sasa, shikamo, shikamo. Na salimia na julia hali. So if you look at that video, that mom has a sangi ear, and so that one is now a character being held by people like the Maasai, and this time round I believe the Kuria and the Kalenjin community. So they have a sangen earlobe. They have a sangen earlobe. Unique and lovely. As we head to Nyabohanse. Kindly subscribe to our channel. Maasai with the camera. There is a police station there that seems to be abandoned. I will definitely make a visit. An abandoned police station. So here we have what we call Bukumbe. Bukumbe Health Center. Simply means Bukumbe Center is also on that side. So this is a Bukumbe area, little Bukumbe. So if you see in Kenya, when you give name to a place, if it is Bukumbe, then everything that has become Bukumbe area. For instance, in my home area, we have Osupuko Health Center, and that will become Osupuko area. Naronyo Primary School doesn't become Naronyo area. So we are now coming to the 10th river, number 10.
11.
Yeah.
11.
We are coming to the 11th river. Mura imeharibika. Pole, pole. So the tuk-tuk is just spoiled. So before we pass through that river, we have to go through here again for our own phone shutting down. But I'm heading to the river for a good shower. A good shower from the river. The phone is going off. I will use my GoPro camera now to record another short video before I call it day. But definitely we have sufficient. There was enough rain. We are on our 11th river before we go to Nyabohanse, and we are going to take a shower here. If you look at this river, this is where people take a shower normally. So being Maasai, we will not show you when we shower, but I will just inform you the activity that we are going to do in the next few minutes here. So this will be my showering river. If you can see, people normally shower here. So even me, this is where last time I took a shower, and this is where today I will take another shower. So showering in a river in Nyabohanse. We are now going to shower at this river before we produce all the way to Nyabohanse. I have 1 minute of the video, but we are going to make it. See you in Nyabohanse. This is Nyabohanse round 3. Me storytelling. This is storytelling. So we are leaving now our river. We have just taken a shower along this beautiful river. So this is where we have taken a shower, and now we are leaving to Nyabohanse. The last few minutes to Nyabohanse, then we call it a day. So this journey, so this journey from River Migori all the way to Nyabohanse was simply meant to show you unique things from River Migori, that is within Migori County, up to Nyabohanse. I was able to show you a number of rivers. I've shown you the number of towns. I've also just given to you some explanation, the gold mines. I've shown you the food we have taken. And lastly now, we are going to finish it by having our 11th river, and then we proceed to Nyabohanse. We have just from taking a shower. We feel very fresh. In Africa, we don't have to struggle to look for bathroom. And this is the road. You can see our road. The place is rainy and it is very green. So let's head now to Nyabohanse for our last minute dash. See you as we enter Nyabohanse. ready to move. So ladies and gentlemen, we are heading to a next river, which is number 11. And this river number 11 has no name. The river number 11 has no name, and it is the river from which we have taken a shower. So that is our 11th river before we arrive at Nyabohanse. Simply Nyabohanse is a town. There are so many rivers before you arrive at Nyabohanse, and those are the ones that I have been able to show you from start to the end. Thank you for being part of this video. Thank you for watching from start to the end. Kindly subscribe to our channel, and our last destination is now way to Nyabohanse. See you as we enter Nyabohanse in style. So ladies and gentlemen, our journey to Nyabohanse is almost coming to an end. We are just about to enter Nyabohanse town. This is the periphery of Nyabohanse town, a small town before we call it a day in Nyabohanse. So ladies and gentlemen, our long awaited journey is finally coming to an end, whereby now we are entering Nyabohanse. This is now Nyabohanse town for you. The tallest building you see there is the house of David Jr. That is the house, the tallest house in town is for David Jr. And with that, we are in land surveyor office with Nyabohanse. You can see Nyabohanse hardware. Tunataka tuingie huko kwa ule jamaa huko. Unaenda? Naenda tu. Huyu mtu akuone. So this is now Nyabohanse for you. This is Nyabohanse for you. We have now entered Nyabohanse, and thank you for walking with me all the way from Migori to now Nyabohanse. It has been nice following. So this is Nyabohanse area. We are now in Marwa M-Pesa Mamariziki tailoring. We are at River Kong Comprehensive Nyabohanse Church Old School. We are now in Nyabohanse town. This is now Nyabohanse town for all of us. And that was the long desire, traveling through the one just makes it town. And this is now the long travel journey from Migori County to Nyabohanse. And here we are Nyabohanse round 3. Kwa hivyo umesema Nyabohanse round 3 tumefika. Tuko ndani Kuria West. The Kuria West constituency. This is now Nyabohanse. Nyabohanse is in Kuria West. Welcome to the YouTube village Nyabohanse. We are heading to our colleagues. We are going to give you a comprehensive tour of the town before we go back. Welcome to Nyabohanse. And this is the area we call now Nyabohanse. Nyabohanse is a series of many villages. I don't know the name of this village, but all of them now are summed in Nyabohanse, because Nyabohanse is the region. Welcome to Sasa Toto. So we are now in Nyabohanse. Mama Boni M-Pesa, and the unique naming is Mama, mother somebody. So keep watching as I take you now around Nyabohanse, slowly by slowly, pole. St. Lukenya Rokere Comprehensive School. Should be a boarding school, I don't know, but that is Rokere Comprehensive School. So whether it is a boarding school, maybe it is a boarding school. It is a boarding school.
Boarding ndio.
Tunaona watoto wanaingia saa hii, inamaanisha ni boarding.
Ni mabodi anavyokwa kayo.
Madagascar. We are heading to one of our friends who lost a mother. And unfortunately, the last day we came to Nyabohanse too. That was the exact night. Immediately we arrived at the town at the Bibi. The children in this area knows YouTube. So we call it Isibani and TTC Driving School is there. The children in this area knows YouTube, for them it's not something new. We are heading to my friend's home. I was saying before that boy said hi to me, again we arrived in this village Nyabohanse. It's the exact night. Our friend lost the mother, and the mother was stepped on at this field. And this is the entry point, and the mother was stepped on in the field. And so we are just going slowly to the home so that we can be able to join the family. And those must be YouTubers in the village. So we are going to that home. That is where the mother was killed, unfortunately. So because of the copyright, I will stop recording from there. Welcome to Nyabohanse. I've just come to Nyabohanse, and I told you my colleague lost her mother. And one thing I've seen, the coffin is left outside the home. I've not taken the video. The reason why the coffin is left outside the home, I was told, because the mother was knocked by the vehicle while she was okay outside the home. So it is being assumed she died while she is outside. So her body will remain outside. But if she had become sick and taken to hospital, she falls sick, then they could have taken her inside the house. But currently, the body is being left outside because she died. She was hit and she did not go back to her house. So the same day she was hit, she was taken to hospital, and a few hours later, she was pronounced dead. Now that is what I've learned in Nyabohanse, a new trick, a new tradition that I have seen in Nyabohanse. The coffin is right outside the house, and the reason being, she died outside.